Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, I'm teacher Fajir Rahman. Today I will show you a sample question that's important for you. You are going to face an examination after the completion of your course, and you need to know what kind of questions will be there. And with that purpose, just I'm recording this video. So here you see, students, I have collected a question paper that actually that is the question paper of the recently held examination of 2019, and this is the recent exam, okay, first semester. So I'm showing you the question items from this question paper. So here you see, students, your questions will be in two groups, and before that let me say something about the marks. There will be 100 marks and time will be 3 hours. So students, you see here, the questions will be divided into two groups. So one is essay type and another will be grammar. So for essay type questions, there will be 80 marks. And from this group, you'll have to answer 4 questions, and every question will contain 20 marks. And 4 into 20 or 20 into 4 will be 80. So this is the total marks distribution. So now let me describe one by one what kind of questions you will get. So at first there will be a passage that is highly known to you because already you have practiced this item in your previous level, in your intermediate level. So here you will be given a passage and there will be 4 questions included with this passage. So answering these 4 questions, you can get 20 marks. That means every question will contain 5 marks. So answering every question, you may get 5 marks. So this is number 1. So let me say another thing. There will be 8 questions in your group, or in this group there will be 8 questions. So you'll have to choose 4 questions out of this 8. So this is number 1. Okay, after that, let me discuss question number 2. In question number 2, there may be 2 parts. A and B. You'll have to answer these 2 parts. Okay. So first one will be write antonyms of the following words. So antonym, you should understand what is antonym. So far I know you know it because you practiced it in your HSC level. So antonym is the word that gives the opposite meaning of a particular word. So there will be 6 words and you will be asked to write down antonym of those words. And for every word you may get 1 marks. And 1 into 6 will be total 6 marks. So, and then question number B, there will be an instruction, change the following words as directed and make meaningful sentences with changed ones. That means you'll be given some words here. And from these words, or in these words, there will be instruction. That means this word is in adjective form or in any form it may be. So there will be an instruction. And according to that instruction, you'll have to change the word. And after changing, you will make a sentence with that changed word. Okay. And for every answer, for every sentence, you will be given 2 marks. And total 2 into 7 will be total 14. So 14 plus 6 will be 20. So question number 2 will contain 20 marks totally. Then question number 3, students, you see here. So you'll be asked to write a composition on any topic. Here you see Digital Bangladesh. It may be that you will have to face some other topics. So on the topic, you'll have to write a composition. So that will contain 20 marks. After that, there will be a CV. That means you'll have to write a CV with cover letter. Okay. And this CV will contain 20 marks. That's number 4. After that, you see question number 5, where there will be an instruction of this kind to write a paragraph on any one of the following. So you'll have to write a paragraph from these 2 topics. Okay, any one you have to choose. Okay, so you can write question number A or B. So for this paragraph, you may get 20 marks. That's number 5. After that comes number 6. So 6, that means we will be asked to write a summary on this passage. Based on this passage, you'll have to write a summary. So for writing the summary, you will be given 10 marks. You may get a handsome mark from this item. So question number A. So 6 contains 2 parts, A and B. So you'll have to answer these 2 ones. B, here will be the instruction, write a letter. That means informal letter. Okay. So writing this informal letter, you may get 10 marks. So total 10 plus 10 equals to 20. Okay. So from here you can get 20. After that comes number 7. And in 7, you'll be asked to write a report. Okay, it may be newspaper report. Most of the time, newspaper report will be given. So from this newspaper report, you may get 20 marks. I mean, there will be 20 marks, and you may get a better marks from here. Okay, after that, you'll be asked to write a paragraph, okay, on this issue or any topic maybe there. So from that topic, you may get 20 marks totally. Okay, so this is total 80 marks from writing side, okay, from essay writing. So after that, students, you see, you'll have to face question number, group B, short type questions. Short type questions will be there, and maximum of these questions will be grammar. So here, you'll have to answer any 4. From 8 items, you'll have to answer 4 questions. Okay, then at first comes number 9, you see here. So correct the mistakes in the following sentences. So correction, generally we call it correction. Okay, then you'll have to correct this sentence. These sentences are not okay. This sentence is not correct. So you'll have to correct this sentence. Okay, so correcting this sentence, you may get here 5 marks, and you may get total 5 out of 5. If your grammar is correct, then you will get the full marks. Okay, after that, there will be capitalization and punctuation that you have practiced already in your previous examination. So for capitalization and punctuation, you may get also 5 marks. Okay, so a passage will be given or some sentences will be given, and you'll have to put punctuation on the proper place or in the proper places. Just you'll have to do it. After that, you see here 11, question number 11 here. Right form verbs. Here, the instruction is put the verbs into the correct form. So correction of verbs, the right form of verbs. So after correcting these sentences or using the right form of verb in these sentences, you may get 5 marks. Okay, then comes completing the following questions. So completing the following questions, there will be half part given in a sentence. So another part you will have to write. So this gap may be at the beginning or at the end, anywhere this gap may be. Okay, so you can complete this sentence. There will be 5 sentences. So from 5 sentences, you can get the marks. Okay, then comes narration, number 13. Okay, change the narrative style of the following text. So here you may use narrative style. You may be asked to change into indirect, or you may be asked to change into direct form. Both may be possible. Okay, so that's another one. After that, you see, students, question number 14. There will be instruction. The sentences in the paragraph below are not arranged properly. Rearrange the sentences to make it coherent paragraph. So the sentences are not arranged carefully, properly. Okay, just you'll have to arrange the sentences to make a coherent paragraph. That means just like the rearrange that you practiced in your HSC level, you will have to answer these questions, and you may get here 5 marks. Then comes number 15. So insert articles. So use of articles here, you see. A passage will be given, and from that passage or in that passage, there will be some gaps. Okay, there will be some gaps, and you'll have to fill up these gaps with article. You know, a and the, these 3 will be used here. So from here, you can get 5 marks. Then comes number 16, the last one. And here you may be asked to write a dialogue between 2 persons, 2 friends or anybody else, or about any topic. Here you see the bad effects of copying in the examination. So from this part, you may get 5 marks. Okay, So answering this question properly, you may get 5 marks. So you have seen already that I have shown you all the parts of question. So I think you have got the point. You have understood well what kind of questions will be there. And you should watch the video again and again to have a better understanding. And if you don't understand, just comment. I will try to solve your answers, solve your problems. And if you have any query, please uh, contact me. Okay, I will be there always to help you. Thank you very much for watching the video, students. And I think that you must watch this video time to time so that you may get a better understanding of the question pattern that you are going to face. Thank you very much, students.